just picked up this call between Mr. Frank Pagani and Tommy Marcano. The first voice you're gonna hear is Frank's.
The fuck you mean it's gone? He came in and killed everybody.
Christ, what a goddamn mess. I ain't never seen Sal so pissed. You gotta get your ass back here like right fucking now.
Sal's pissed? What about me? Huh? Down here busting my ass, and now I have to deal with this shit?
I told you.
I take care of you and I stand by that. When you're back in town and things calm down, I'll make it right.
Yeah, well, you fucking better. Boat's taking off here in a few minutes. I gotta finish up with some things. Then I'll fly back when I can.
I checked with Vessel Traffic Services, and they're expecting the Tanager to arrive any time now. Frank's a slippery bastard, so I have no idea where he'll end up once he's back in the city. His car is on the Tanager, though, and from what I hear, he loves that goddamn thing.
So if I can get onto the boat and plant this, I'll be able to track wherever he goes.
It's the same model we used against the Soviets, has a mercury-based trigger. Once you see the signal, just follow it.
After I put this onto his car, we'll take apart the rest of his district. No sense in leaving any loose ends.
I'm sure Frank will appreciate your thoroughness.
Says she's got to speak with you.
How you talking? No one's listening. Stop distracting me.
Hey, Paulie. Forgot your wallet in my office.
Sound like that's gotta be found.
Lord Almighty.
No business here for you, asshole.
Cargo don't unload itself, people. Get your asses in gear.
You all right?
doing?
You all right?
Here.
So what'd you hear about what happened with Pops over at the garage?
Oh, this city. It's spinning out of control. All on account of one crazy nigga.
I heard it was a whole fucking army of them, black powered up and shit.
Don't think that was a rat.
Son, if there was a whole army of pissed off niggas running through this town, we'd have been gone before now.
Got no need for colors around here. Asshole. This...
So anyway, the guy challenges Frank to a race for pink slips, but the asshole turns pussy, doesn't show.
And that's his car? Are you serious?
This is the way you die! Got it! Enemy ahead! Cover my ass!
I got a hit from the device you put on Frank Pagani's car, which means he's back in town. Bet he's pretty excited to make your acquaintance.
I bet he is.
Signal's clean so you can take it from here. Just use the tracker I gave you. Catch you later.
Working for Marcano used to be a life a gig. My daddy, my uncles, sure they saw some action, but they always came out whole.
What's your point, kid?
Just feels like I missed out on the best times. The golden age.
Don't fool yourself. Golden Age still got a lot of folks dead, one way or another.
Do you see that?
You see Frank when he drove up? Old bastard looks like he's aged 20 years.
Between Castro, the coon, and the 50 G's of bad paper inside, I can kind of see why.
your goddamn mouth and open your fucking ears. What we got ain't money.
No telling what that nigga's gonna be next.
He's already destroyed everything. If he wants me, let him come. I'll get your boy and get out of here. I'll have no doubt Trisha...
We got a bumper for this asshole.
You're dead, boy.
Dead.
You got me. Oh! Now, Frank! No one can keep up! Oh!
Let's see if you still got skills, Frank.
Goddamn Sal. This is all his fucking doing. Got his head so far up his own ass.
Mr. Pagani, you can't be talking like that about Mr. Marcano.
Listen here, kid. I've had to rob banks for 12 years. Taught me two things. You never snitch, and you stay loyal. But staying loyal is the thing that's gonna catch dead for us both. By that boy right there behind us.
You saying I shouldn't be loyal to you?
What? Hell yeah, you stay loyal to me. I'm not the fucking problem.
I just don't see how we get free of this.
Don't you worry about that. I got it figured out. Just focus on shooting that asshole. Sammy, be ashamed of it. Let that old...
I never did anything to you.
Saw some interesting stuff back there. Counterfeit money, a press. Only thing I can't figure out is a connection to Cuba.
Please. I'm all busted up inside. I need a doctor. I got a wife and 3 little girls.
Yeah, you want a doctor? Then you better tell me something worth hearing.
Listen, what you saw. Sal set all that up. None of the money was worth a shit, though. Had me bring in a man named Alvarez, counterfeiter who works for Castro.
He give you the plates, too?
Plates? I thought you knew. On account of robbery.
Robbery? Marcano wanted the plates from the Federal Reserve. How do I find Alvarez? How?
Well, one of Tommy's guys picked him up. It was 10, 15 minutes before you showed up.
Where are they taking him? Where? Huh?
My little girls.
Huh? Fuck!
I've spent the last 48 years pursuing Lincoln Clay because he's a criminal. It's horrible what happened to him, but you know something? I think that when Sammy Ellis and Danny Burke were killed, it revealed who Lincoln Clay really was. A monster.
Look, I gave you some names and I'm paying you to chase them down, so don't give me any of that bullshit. Yeah, okay, just get it done. Christ, sometimes I think if you want something done right. You all right?
The night Sammy was so happy. Happier than I ever seen him. That money was supposed to get him, get all of us out from under Marcano. Motherfucker!
What the hell did Frank tell you?
Marcano had us rob the reserve so he could get his hand on a set of money plates. Georgie must have grabbed him during the robbery. I should have been paying attention.
We already had this conversation. None of this is your fault.
Like hell it isn't.
Sal is a cancer. A leech. He had always intended to fuck all of you. Christ, look what he did to Vito. He murdered your family. The only way to make that right is by killing every cocksucker who's ever looked at that piece of shit.
Give me some of that bourbon. According to Pagani, Marcano couldn't print the money himself, so he had a Cuban counterfeiter named Alvarez brought in. What do we know about South Downs?
Tommy Marcano isn't the kind of guy who shits where he eats, so his rackets are pretty low-key. He runs a sports book and has a place where he stores his contraband.
Tommy's got to know that I'm coming after Alvarez, so he's probably got him holed up in or near one of those places. One way or another, I'll get my hands on him. I'll be damned if I let Marcano print a single fucking dollar from one of those plates.
If you're ready to lay...
How did you manage to get to Tony DeRazio?
I had bugs and wiretaps all over the damn place. When that weirdo left the Royal Hotel to deal with one of his men, I was listening.
Tony, I didn't know you was coming. I'm just packing away your latest shipment.
How long you been running this business, Joe?
I don't know, 5, 6 years?
5 years, 3 months, and 18 days. Well, this is turned.
Look, I know I've been lied, but it ain't my fault.
I've always placed a premium on maintaining order. If you let the rot set in, eventually it will take hold and destroy everything you've built. The only solution is to isolate it, eradicate it before it takes hold. You understand, Joe?
Christ, Tony, you gotta listen to me. Some nuts out there shooting the hell out of everything. You know how many of my men he killed?
Yes. Dominic, is it? You will take the armored car and personally oversee the collection of all outstanding monies owed to us. Am I clear on this?
Yes, Mr. Razio.
Once you have collected what is due, deliver it directly to me at the hotel. The code to the elevator is 0451.
From there, Lincoln had a couple of options. He could use the elevator code and go into the lobby, which meant shooting the hell out of the place. Or he could steal Dominic's car and go in quiet through the hotel's parking garage. When you're in the hotel, grab a couple of those little fancy soaps. They won't give me any more at the motel.
What's taking so long?
I give it a month.
What a month? What are you whispering for?
For Tony loves Dominic.
Haven't seen Joel around lately. Give him 6 months. I guess he quit. You're top.
Pull on in, Dominic. Park anywhere.
I was gone for a minute. Tony wouldn't mind.
DeRazio. How long you been here? A month? Mr. DeRazio ain't the second chance type. Do your job, and you might just live to see month 2.
Running all over the goddamn place, smashing our shit to pieces. I want to know what the fuck's going on down there. You hear me?
It would be difficult not to.
What?
I've already taken the appropriate steps to address the situation. Believe me, things are well in hand.
Well, they fucking better be. If this thing with the judge goes sideways, shit's gonna roll downhill real fucking quick.
We haven't lost anything of any significance except for some men, and they can be replaced. In fact, they're the easiest thing to replace.
Saul doesn't give two shits about any of those stupid fucks. All he cares about is the people that matter. Understand?
I understand completely. And you have my word that all payments will continue as scheduled. None of our business associates need to concern themselves with our recent difficulties.
Yeah? Okay. I'm counting on you here, Tony. Don't fuck this up.
Goodbye.
You should clear on out of here.
Okay, here's the thing, Congressman. When Mr. DeRazio made his very generous contribution to your campaign, it was based on promises about those...
Shit. Right now? Okay. Here's what I want you to do. Follow him. See if you can get any pictures of him in the act. Then get your butt right back here.
Okay, how about this one? I know this son-of-a-bitch has been dead since '64.
File it.
But he's...
Hey, yo. Somebody...
That shit is gone. It's up to me.
Fire it now! I need to catch my breath.
Shit, somebody want to help me out here?
Fucking grenade!
Holy shit! Locked in!
Say what you gotta say!
Was worried I wouldn't get to shoot nobody. Ain't no way you getting past here, boy.
Stay with the whole team! Shit! Grenade!
Fuck him up! You always on the time!
Too late to run now,
Got him!
boy.
Get over here!
Say goodnight.
Too late to run now, boy!
Time to die, prick.
I caught one! Reloading! Rush him!
He's all yours, boys.
He's unloading on him!
Send me a crew of shooters downtown.
Enough said. On our way.
He's trying to take me out! Blood's going down! Let me in him! You're gonna pay for what you've done!
You boys are fucked now.
Been a pleasure.
You certainly are audacious, aren't you? Filthy fucking mongrel.
Whoever you are, you made quite the mess of my operation. Do you have any idea what you've cost me? In accounting for what you've done.
You really think you know how all this is gonna play out, don't you? Idiot! Go ahead. Kill me. I'll be replaced tomorrow. No one will even notice.
You're wrong. Everyone will notice.
War on the streets of our fair city as a gunman stormed the Royal Hotel, killing an untold number of men.
There was a loud crash, like a bomb going off. I looked up and there was a man falling from the top of the building.
Then all these men showed up and every one of them had a gun. They ran into the Royal and that's when the shooting started.
I still don't know how the hell Lincoln got out of that hotel.
fuck was that?
Maybe I should look over there.
Let's try over there. Shut
Circle
down.
round here. Keep your guns on that goddamn elevator. Get up and see if he's still in there. How you doing, man?
Excuse me. You see what that boy's holding?
There he is. What the hell's wrong? Hit my sides, motherfucker! Grenade! Hit him from the other side!
Available unit. Suspicious individual on foot. Officers investigating.
Here I come, cocksucker!
All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging.
Hells are coming!
Gonna need to take a ride, darling.
All units. Suspect has entered a vehicle. Attention. Suspect seen in Delray Hollow. All units converge. Responding units. Visual contact with suspect lost.
Oh, hey there, pal. How are you?
Tony DeRazio just kissed the pavement outside the Royal Hotel. Downtown is ours. Kavar Construction and the sham work sites, the Imperial, and all the limp dicks who owe the mob money, we own it all.
Police are intensifying their search for the colored male believed to be responsible for the massacre at the Royal Hotel. The suspect is described as 6 feet 3 inches and is believed
They're
to be
saying you threw Tony off the roof of the Royal?
Actually, it was through his penthouse window.
You always had a flair for the dramatic.
Tony's ledger. Last couple pages are pretty interesting.
Any idea what US 5CJ means? Wait a minute. Holy shit. Why is Lou willing to comp 10 grand a month at a brothel and the same at a drug den?
Based on what Greco told me in Scaletta, Marcano's laying out a bunch of money to get gambling legalized. And if that's what you're after, who better to have in your pocket?
Then a judge on the 5th Circuit Court of Appeals, US 5CJ.
Exactly.
There have to be over 20 judges on that bench. Could be any one of them.
The kind of man we're talking about isn't used to people getting into his business. I start visiting the places listed in that ledger, he'll panic and go to Lou for help.
And that's when we'll find out who he is.
Keep that wiretap running.
Never turn it off.